Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to PwC's Risk and Regulation News channel. And welcome back to the fifth and last video of our EBA Stress Test 2025 Deep Dive series. After our first videos where we gave a general overview of the EBA Stress Test, how it's in general working, we were speaking about the huge challenges of the RWA calculation, credit risk, market risk. Today we will look from a completely different perspective. We will look to the stress test more from the perspective of the IT challenges and the project management challenges. And like always, I'm not doing that alone. I have Michael Britze here with me, a director of the GRC in Frankfurt, focusing on the topics all around data, IT and innovation in the risk and regulation area. Michael, how are you? Thank you for being here.
I'm fine. Thanks for having me.
Michael, you are an IT expert and you were working on many stress test projects in the past. From your perspective as an IT expert, and when we were watching our previous videos, which you did of course, what are the biggest challenges?
Yeah, I think from a technical perspective, to start with that, I learned that it is especially the complexity of the calculations, especially due to CR3. And then, of course, coming back to my data IT perspective, as always, availability and quality of the data at the beginning of 2025. And then I'm assuming that the probability that at the beginning of 2025, the productive CRR3 calculation environment will not be ready, because that's the reason that EBA postponed the regulatory reporting according to CRR3, but now doing the stress test nevertheless.
Yeah, definitely that is going to be one of the biggest challenges, almost a nightmare for the banks. But when you would have to summarize the biggest challenges from an IT perspective, what would be the challenges?
I think I will focus on 3 points. So first point would be begin early, especially with the data collection. Sure. Then make yourself independent regarding the calculation engines.
Sure.
And last not least, focus on data quality and therefore the explainability of your results and the assumptions that you make.
Yeah. That sounds a little bit easy. Maybe you can go a little bit more into the details, what the challenges are and why our clients have to think about that already right now.
Yeah, let's start with data collection.
Yep.
We have learned in the numerous CR3 test calculations that we have done with our clients that the collection and the pre-processing of the data is key to the whole project, but often underestimated.
Yep.
Therefore, I propose that you discuss and agree upon the central assumptions that you have and the delivery systems right at the beginning of the project.
Yep.
And then, of course, as a consequence, if you check the data early for inconsistencies, for completeness, etc., that helps you to keep the tight time schedule.
Sure.
So the second point of tooling, I would propose that you look for an independent tool set that nevertheless is capable of doing granular calculations, of course, according to CR3.
Very important, yeah.
But then, as I said, when you have fixed on your delivery systems, you need some sort of ETL engine to cross the data and getting into the tool set. And then you need some sort of visualization tools in order to understand and being able to analyze the data. And then last not least, you should keep a high granularity throughout the whole process, because that enables you to analyze and reanalyze the data, and of course being prepared for follow-up questions that might come from the regulators. And then the topic of data quality and data analytics and the capabilities you need. You should have data quality dashboards and visualizations both at the beginning of the process, so check the input data, as I already said, and the results. And then there is the new NII logic, where you actually don't have to do the aggregation and calculation by yourself, but that means that you have to be well prepared and have the capabilities to analyze and understand the data the more, and for example do the reconciliation with your FinRep data.
Very important, yeah.
And then last not least, if you have this overview and these analytics capabilities, you are well prepared for any regulator feedback that might come after you deliver the data.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Michael, you are our expert on tooling in the risk and reg area, and you have a lot of experience in developing these tools and to test these tools. Based on the challenges for the EBA Stress Test 2025, does PwC maybe have already tools or answers for our clients, for supporting our clients? Because it seems like that these challenges are really overwhelming.
Yeah, that's the reason that I was able to say start early. We are well prepared and we help you to be well prepared as well. So we have a collection of independent tools that I described throughout the process. So we have this ETL tool. Then I said, actually in NII you don't have to do anything anymore, but we have kind of rebuilt the EBA logic so that we can help our clients to do what the EBA will do afterwards and analyze the data from that point of view. And then, of course, we have prepared several dashboards, data quality tools, so that our clients will be able to look through the data, find inconsistencies, and analyze the data even at an early stage.
Michael, one of the biggest challenges, if not the biggest challenge you were not mentioning right now, and that is, of course, the RWA calculation according to CR3, and especially the simulation of the RWA in the stress environment. What about that? Is there maybe a solution?
As I said, we have done several test calculations with our clients, and for this purpose, we have built a tool that is able to do CR3 calculations, both the standardized approaches and the internal rating-based approaches on a single transaction level, so that we have the high granularity throughout the whole process. We have combined these with the visualization and data quality tools that I have talked about. And this tool, which was intended for both test calculations and capital calculation, it is able to do simulations and calculate scenarios over different points in time. So that's a perfect tool actually to help our clients with the EBA stress test.
Wow, that sounds really great. And actually that means that banks are not only prepared for the EBA Stress Test 2025 when they have to calculate it, beginning from January next year, but also they could do a test calculation already right now, to understand a little bit better where would be the results. And especially the visualization function is great for stakeholder management because they don't want to see all the details here. They want to see visualization of the results. Great. Thank you very much, Michael. It was really great to have you here. And ladies and gentlemen, this was the last video of our EBA Stress Test 2025 deep dive session. But of course, this is not the end of the challenge, and this is not the end of the EBA Stress Test. It actually starts now. So if you need additional information, if you need more insights from our experts, not only the ones that we had in this video series, but in all other EU countries where the stress test is going to be calculated, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. We are more than happy to help. Thank you very much and see you soon. Bye-bye.